Have you ever felt like your relationships are a constant battleground? They might be a hidden force at play. Discover how the pain body sabotages your love life and learn to break free. In the depths of our being is a shadow that lurks, the pain body. This unseen entity, comprised of unprocessed emotional wounds, can significantly impact our relationships. Let's explore how this subtle yet powerful force shapes our connections with others. According to Eckhart Tolle, the pain body is an energy construct created from unhealed emotional wounds. It's a survival mechanism designed to protect us from further hurt, but it often becomes a self-perpetuating cycle of suffering. When triggered, the pain body can manifest as anger, fear, jealousy, or control issues, disrupting the harmony in our relationships. Let's explore how the pain body manifests in relationships. Tolle often emphasizes that relationships serve as a powerful mirror, reflecting our inner world. The pain body, as a subconscious pattern of emotional reactions, significantly influences our interactions with others. One of the most insidious ways that the pain body manifests in our relationships is through projection. We unconsciously attribute our unhealed wounds to our partners, distorting the reality and creating unnecessary conflict. For example, someone with a deep-seated fear of abandonment might perceive their partner's independence as rejection. This projection, fueled by the pain body, can lead to accusations, jealousy, and ultimately a breakdown in trust. The pain body creates a distorted lens through which we view our partners. We might see criticism where none exists, and I'm absolutely guilty of that one, or perceive indifference where care is present. This misinterpretation of intentions can lead to resentment and bitterness and a growing sense of isolation within the relationship. The pain body thrives on emotional reactivity, hijacking our responses and preventing healthy communication. When triggered by our partner's words or actions, the pain body can erupt in anger or defensiveness or withdrawal. This impulsive behavior creates a cycle of reactivity where each partner's pain body feeds off the others. So, for instance, a simple disagreement can escalate into a full-blown argument as both partners become entangled in the web of their pain bodies. The fear of being hurt or rejected overrides reason, leading to hurtful words and actions that erode the trust and intimacy in the relationship. Fear, a primal human emotion, is often amplified by the pain body. When we operate from a place of fear, our relationships become battlegrounds rather than sanctuaries. The pain body, ever vigilant, seeks to protect us from perceived threats, constructing walls of defense. Fear of abandonment can manifest as control, as we desperately cling to our partners, feeling their departure. And jealousy, another phase of fear, erodes trust and intimacy. And on the other hand, fear of vulnerability can lead to emotional withdrawal and creating a sense of distance and isolation. These fear-based behaviors, driven by the pain body, create a vicious cycle of insecurity and disconnection. We push away the very people we crave closeness with, caught in a self-fulfilling prophecy of loneliness and longing. Eckhart Tolle emphasizes the illusion of separation as a core aspect of human suffering. The pain body reinforces this illusion by focusing on differences and perceived shortcomings in our partners. We create an us versus them mentality, fostering a sense of disconnection and alienation. When we see our partners as separate entities, we activate the pain body's need for validation and approval, and this creates a constant craving for external validation rather than finding fulfillment within ourselves. We become dependent on our partners to fill the void left by the unhealed wounds of the past. In the state of separation, we miss the opportunity to experience true intimacy and connection. We focus on our differences rather than celebrating our shared humanity. The pain body thrives in this environment of division, preventing us from experiencing the depth and richness of love. Understanding the pain body's grip on our relationships is the first step towards healing. By recognizing its patterns and triggers, we can begin to dismantle its influence and create healthier connections. So, how do we reclaim our emotional sovereignty? To break free from the pain body's holds, we must reclaim our emotional sovereignty. This includes cultivating self-awareness and mindfulness to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. By recognizing the pain body as a separate entity, we can detach from its emotional charge. So mindfulness practices such as meditation and breathwork can be very valuable tools in this process. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we reduce the power of the pain body to hijack our responses. Effective communication is essential for overcoming the pain body's impact on relationships. Expressing our needs and feelings honestly can help prevent misunderstandings and resentments. Active listening is equally important. By truly hearing our partner's perspective, we can reduce the projection of our pain body onto them. This creates a safe space for vulnerability and connection. And finally, letting go of expectations can also be liberating. When we enter relationships with rigid expectations, we set ourselves up for disappointment. By embracing flexibility and openness, we create space for love to flourish. To foster a relationship that transcends the pain body, both partners must actively engage in a process of healing and growth. By engaging in shared mindfulness practices, couples can develop a deeper understanding of their own emotional patterns and those of their partner. Open and honest communication is essential. That creates a safe space to express vulnerabilities and needs without fear of being judged. Open and honest communication is the cornerstone of a healthy relationship, but it becomes even more critical when addressing the complexities of the pain body. By creating a safe and supportive space for dialogue, couples can begin to unravel the tangled web of emotional reactions that often hinder their intimacy and connection. So, how do you introduce the concept of the pain body to your partner? It's essential to approach the conversation about the pain body with sensitivity and empathy. Rather than placing blame or accusation, focus on the impact of these unconscious patterns on your relationship. For example, you might say, "I've been noticing some recurring patterns in our interactions that seem to be causing distance between us. I wonder if there might be something deeper going on." So this approach opens up a space for exploration without creating defensiveness. Active listening is paramount in these conversations. When your partner shares their experiences, offer empathy and understanding. You can validate their feelings without judgment. By creating a safe space for vulnerability, you encourage your partner to open up about their own pain body. And another tip, using I statements can help to express your feelings and needs without blaming or accusing your partner. So, for example, instead of saying, "You always make me feel insecure," how about saying, "I feel insecure when this and this happens." This approach fosters a sense of shared responsibility and encourages problem solving, which both partners, of course, are interested in. In navigating these difficult conversations, if navigating these difficult conversations prove challenging, consider seeking professional guidance from a coach or a therapist. So a neutral third party can provide some valuable tools and strategies for effective communication and for conflict resolution. By prioritizing open and honest communication, couples can begin to unravel the complexities of the pain body and create a stronger, more resilient relationship. In the intricate dance of relationships, empathy serves as a bridge over the chasm created by the pain body. By understanding and sharing our partner's emotional experience, we begin to dissolve the barriers erected by fear and judgment. When we practice empathy, we acknowledge the pain body's influence in our partner without falling into the trap of blame or accusation. So, to illustrate the power of empathy in navigating relationship challenges, consider a couple struggling with frequent arguments about household chores. One partner might feel overwhelmed and resentful, while the other might feel taken for granted. The pain body, in this instance, might manifest as criticism or blame or defensiveness. And by practicing empathy, the overwhelmed partner can try to understand their partner's perspective, acknowledging the emotional burden they might be carrying. And similarly, the partner who feels taken for granted can empathize with their partner's feelings of overwhelm and offer some support. Through active listening and validation, the couple can begin to dismantle the walls erected by the pain body. By focusing on understanding rather than blaming, they can create a space for open dialogue and for potential solutions to emerge. The shift in perspective can transform a conflict into an opportunity for growth and connection. Empathy is not merely sympathy. It's a conscious choice to connect with another person's inner world. By validating their feelings and perspectives, we create a safe space for them to express their pain body without fear of judgment. And this openness fosters a sense of intimacy and trust, essential for healing and for growth within the relationship. Overcoming the pain body's influence on relationships is a journey that requires courage, compassion, and commitment. By understanding its patterns and implementing strategies for healing, you can create a love story that is truly transformative. Remember, you are not defined by your pain body. You have the power to rewrite your relationship narrative. And by choosing love, empathy, and understanding, you embark on a path of liberation and growth. Please subscribe to my channel for more insights and tools to support you on your journey towards a more fulfilling and empowered relationship. And let's continue to build a strong foundation for love and connection. Thank you for watching.